Welcome back to Let's Play The Lost Vikings. And our password today is TF, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's that. It's nice and easy to put in, lots of Fs. And we're not really going to the last world of the game so much as we're going back to the first world of the game, which is the spaceship. That's where the last few levels of the game take place. And it looks like we're just going to start off with Hodor here. Like, there doesn't seem to be anything really tricksy here. We do have to drop this bomb immediately upon this. It's actually really funny if you unshield and then drop the bomb, like this, and then it lands on you. See, wasn't that funny? I'm a comedian. By the way, if we can, if you've been enjoying the Lost Vikings series, as I have, go ahead and give a shout out to my man Doduf. Doduf sponsored this Let's Play by being a $50 pledge on Patreon. If you pledge at $50, I do let you select a Let's Play, and I only make you clear the pledge for 1 month if it's something that you're interested in. It's a one-time $50, after which you can reduce your pledge to whatever you want to, something more reasonable. Let's turn off the lights. But yeah, a lot of my favorite Let's Plays from recent years have been from generous donors like that, and I'm glad you all are enjoying the channel enough that you want to support me. This is my job, so it's nice to know that somebody out there is enjoying it and will pay for it. In the meantime, they're not false walls, they're just in the foreground, but that UFO over there, we have to kill it to get a big bomb, which I'm not really sure why, because I don't think there's anything else to kill on this level. Alright, let's take Sam, and we'll bounce along here. This world, the final world of the game, has the only... Oh, we want to shoot at that target before we go any further, is what we want to do. Yeah. Well, shoot at the target like that. There we go, so I can get this key. This world has the only level in the game that I really don't like. What was that? What kind of jump was that, Brickroad? Goodness. It's the meanest level in the game, and I think what I don't like about it is it's very... There's a lot of randomness to it. You'll see what I mean when we get there. We don't have to sully our opening few minutes. Didn't I say that I would restart and re-record if I screwed up the first level in any session? Well, I guess we're not doing that. I guess that's not happening. Let's poop out this bomb. Take Hodor all the way down. Blue key will make this bridge. Like so. Okay, now we'll go down. I don't even really see why we're picking up the big bomb. I mean, I'm gonna get it because I want a big bomb, but... Oh, I missed. There we go. I guess you could take another character down there and grab the big bomb before you get shot and use it to blow the thing up, but you need to bring... You need to bring Grizzly Adams down there anyway, so there's really no reason to do it that way. I'm not really sure what the design intent is behind some of the power-up placement in this game. It does seem there's a lot of places in the game where you get a power-up that doesn't conceivably have much use. Like, there was a couple stages in Candyland that had like turnips or parsnips or something, like pretty much by the level exit. Not really sure what the idea is there, but maybe there is no idea. Maybe nobody knows anything. Oh, hopefully that bomb... Okay, it blew up on screen. Good. Let's push this button, make that electricity go away, and... Where do we end up if I teleport? In this room, with another bomb. Okay, that shaft over there with the fruits in it, that's really mean. It's funny, but it's really, really mean. But I think Sam and Grizzly are done for now. I think they can both move on a little bit. And now Hodor's got more work to do. Because he has another flying section that he needs to do. Right over here. Now this wall is gone, and the laser's gone. He can go all the way down to the bottom. Maybe not all the way to the bottom, Brickroad. Maybe not all the way down. Maybe just... We fried Hodor. I'm so sorry, Hodor. I didn't mean it, buddy. I told you, this game gets mean towards the end. It really does get mean. I read like an old forum discussion. Usually when I'm playing a game like this, I like reading like what people are talking about or what they have talked about. That I shouldn't have dropped. I don't know what I was thinking there. I like reading people's thoughts on the games. I like reading discussions, and when a game is in the forefront of my mind, I like to just kind of lurk at forums and see what people are saying about it. In Lost Vikings, I found a discussion where basically everybody was in agreement that the game needs more checkpoints. And I don't know. I think that would... Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to say it would ruin the experience of the game. That's kind of like a pretentious thing. It would ruin the experience of the game. No, I don't want to go that far, but... I don't know, you see these kinds of things, like reviewers will talk about a game, like, oh, the only thing holding this game back is it has a live system, like an archaic live system that doesn't make any sense in modern times, and I think that's too strong of a statement. Like, I don't think you can make a definitive judgment about this game system doesn't make sense in modern times versus this game system which did. Like, surely this is all subjective, right? I'll give an example of what I mean. I've been giving it some thought, and I remember watching a reviewer recently. I don't want to say who it is, because I don't want to spark a... I don't want it to come across like I hate or love or whatever this reviewer, because it's just not the point of the discussion, but in his video for... God, I don't even remember what game now, but basically the idea was... Let's just throw a hit point away. We don't need that hit point. Screw that hit point. The idea was, like, the game had a live system, and he said, like, it's just a mark against the game. Because all it means is you have to replay parts of the level when you die and lose all your lives, for no reason. But then this same reviewer, I just happen to know, will turn around and defend Dark Souls, a game where if you die, you have to reload your game and play a big part of the level. Like, what's the difference? To me, there's no difference. You're replaying the content because you reached a failure state. Your punishment for reaching the failure state is you replay part of the content. The question in my mind is, like, if that's not a valid system in, say, a 2D platformer, why is it a valid system in Dark Souls? What's the difference? Yeah, Dark Souls doesn't literally have lives in the sense that if you die 3 times you gotta go back to the beginning of the game or whatever, but it does... Oh my god! I saw it too late. I was like, oh, I should go left because the floor is going to fry me, and not realizing the wall also will fry you. I don't know. I played Dark Souls once. On stream I played it, and I didn't make it past the first major boss. What is it, like the Taurus boss on like the bridge? There's like a tower on either side. That's as far as I made it, and the reason I quit is because I got bored whenever the boss killed me, which it did a lot because I'm terrible at Dark Souls, but I had to replay all the way from the last bonfire and go through, I don't know, not a lot of level, but like 8 or 10 like skeleton soldiers or whatever it is I had to fight my way through. And it's like, doesn't that count as replaying content? There wasn't a checkpoint right before the boss. I couldn't just try the boss over and over until I got better at it. I got bored and quit playing. But then, of course, I can't really criticize this particular reviewer for having that, like, oh, the live system in this platformer sucks, but replaying content in Dark Souls is fine. I can't really criticize that mindset because don't I have it exactly the opposite way? Like, it really bothered me in Dark Souls, and I got bored and ended up quitting the game at what is essentially the first major boss of the game. But then when I play a game like Mega Man 11, the live system doesn't bother me at all. It's just part of the experience of the game, and replaying levels in that game didn't have the same negative effect as replaying levels in Dark Souls. But I think there's value to a game like Mega Man 11, which I've been playing a lot of, obviously, these days. I mean, it just came out just a couple months ago, and I've played it dozens of times now. But I think there's value in having a live system in a game like that. I'm going to try to articulate why, and then I'm going to bring it back around to Lost Vikings. But first, I'm going to pay attention to this Hodor section that's killed me 9 times now. We do not want Zeus, the Norse god of bad LPs, to yell at me any more than he already has. And I don't think he actually has on screen yet. I almost got fried right there. Okay, we want to move. We want to move. 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 So here's... We want to avoid the fruit coming down this chute here. Because if you load up on fruit, you can't grab the red key. You'll have too much crap in your inventory. And Hodor can't get the red... Isn't that mean? I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Oh, actually, you still got work to do, don't you? Yeah, buddy. You've got to come up here. Okay, so we'll just wait for this. We'll just finagle the elevator for a minute. And... now we gotta send Sam up. I don't know if he needs the red key. I'm gonna give it to him. We'll do that. So look at this shaft here. This is kind of mean too, isn't it? Oh, we need the red key over there. That's where we need the red key. No problem. Oh! Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I didn't realize what was gonna happen there. Okay. I'm not real sure how I'm going to navigate that, but I'll do better next time, I promise. I'm going to compare a platformer that has a live system. We're going to say Mega Man 11. And I don't know, should I assume that everybody watching this is familiar with Mega Man 11? I mean, if not, if you're familiar with some Mega Man game. You have X amount of lives, and when you run out of lives, you're kicked out of whatever level you're in, but you can replay that level from the beginning. Because you have infinite continues. You never lose state in the... like, once you get a level completed and you earn the weapon from the boss, you have that weapon for the rest of the playthrough. It doesn't go away. But you do have limited lives in the sense that you start with 3 lives and you have to beat the level in those 3 lives. If you can't, you have to start it over. There are checkpoints in the levels, like if you die, you're only shunted back to the previous checkpoint as long as you have some lives, but if you have 0 lives, you're back to the start of the level. And that's how it works in Mega Man 11. So let's compare that to a game without a live system, Shovel Knight. Excellent game, I love Shovel Knight a lot. So I don't want anybody to be like, Brickroad hates Shovel Knight, what's wrong with him? I don't. But there's a difference in my relationship with the levels in Shovel Knight and my relationship with the levels in Mega Man 11. And in Shovel Knight, you can kind of bumble through the levels. You know what I mean? You always get shunted back to the last checkpoint and you lose some treasure, but there's always enough treasure. You know what I mean? Like, you're never out of treasure. I think I'm going to just send these guys through before doing the next Hodor section. I'm not sure if I can. And to this day, that's kind of... oh yeah, I can send him up top. Yeah, let's do this before we do the next Hodor section. So I don't want to go through the whole Hodor section just to lose this again. So we want to be up on this one. Yeah, this is what we want. And then come back here. And then jump across. Drop a bomb and jump back across. That's what we want. And then stand here so Grizzly Adams has something to fire at. Cool beans. That's how I beat Shovel Knight the first time. I just kind of bumbled through the stages, taking the game essentially one checkpoint at a time. And I imagine that's how a lot of people kind of went through Shovel Knight. And to this day, that's kind of how I play Shovel Knight. I don't know what that did, actually. I don't know what that... I wasn't paying real close attention to what that was going to do. I guess we'll bring you back down now. So, Mega Man 11, which has a live system, the difference is I was not able to complete a level in Mega Man 11 unless I could demonstrate some mastery over the level. Can you beat the level without making this many mistakes? That's how levels in Mega Man 11 are structured. And occasionally I would reach the boss of a stage in Mega Man 11 and not be able to win at all because I didn't have the right equipment or didn't get the pattern down. Usually because you didn't have the right equipment. You didn't have the boss's weakness. And that's not really a system that works if in a game with unlimited lives. If Mega Man 11 had unlimited lives... Do we want to bring you up here now? Oh, we must have turned this laser off here with that. Yeah, I think we can go up here and get a blue key, right? We sure can. Like, imagine Mega Man 11 had unlimited lives. It still has an option on the menu to, like... Oh, we gotta get everybody across here. Let me be careful about this. We want to go on the top one and then jump with him. Grizzly's gonna be the hardest because he has to just step. But we have plenty of time. Let's do Grizzly next. So you've picked Tundra Man or whatever. You can't beat Tundra Man. You don't have the pattern down. Now what? Like, the easy way to win the fight is to have his weakness, but you don't have his weakness yet because you haven't fought whatever Robot Master has Tundra Man's weakness. It's like, what do? You just keep reloading this pretty much impossible boss fight until you get really frustrated and bored and manually quit out of the level. Shovel Knight, the boss fights are designed where all of them you pretty much just shovel them a lot and they die. Password, forget. I forgot. I think we take everybody through to start with. But anyway, whenever you see a argument like, well, there's no point to having a live system, that's an archaic... No, it's just a different style of game with a different style of checkpointing that makes a different style of levels. It feels different. Mega Man 11 forces you can't win a level without demonstrating some level of mastery. Where Shovel Knight, you don't have to ever demonstrate any mastery. You just kind of bumble your way through it from start to end. I'm not going to make a value judgment on which one is better or which one is worse. They're both excellent games and I recommend both of them, but they do feel different. A feeling of frustration is not necessarily a bad thing. Another game I've been playing a lot of these days is I've been playing through the REM series with a good friend of mine, and I think I want to take Hodor first. Hold on, let me think. Yeah, we're going to split the Vikings up in this level. Maybe it's the next level. No, it's this level. Okay, so you see that top teleporter, obviously that's going to be Sam, because he can jump up there. And Hodor can go down that situation below us, but not until Grizzly hits that switch. But to send Grizzly through this teleporter, we need Hodor standing there first. So Grizzly can do that. That's what we need. Okay. And now I think everybody's got their own really just difficult paths to take. And there we go. It's a combination lock situation here, and I don't remember the combination, but that wasn't it. Oh, I think we're all off. Is that it? Got it. Got it. So I really don't want to make a value judgment about which style is better because the two styles do different things, and it's about picking the style of checkpointing or the style of, like, how many mistakes are you allowed to make. Ooh, this is a very well choreographed fight. I don't have a way to dodge this guy's shot, so I have to land, shoot, And then immediately get up before he shoots me. And hope my arrows hit him, and it looks like they're not. This is a bad situation here. They're always going to miss because of his pattern here.
Shoutouts to Eurixia for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.